is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, December 19th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. It's 11 o'clock here on this late Monday night, December 19th, 2016. And we got a Norton temperature here of 21 degrees here in Knocknear, and tonight's low will be in the teens. I am Peter Wiggins here on the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news, and I talk to you at 11:01 on this late Monday night. Is Donald Trump clinched the presidency on Monday as members of the electoral college cast ballots declared the victor, a prefatory conclusion of the most studied presidential contest in modern history. A tractor trail loaded with steel beams spotted in a crowd of Christmas shoppers in Berlin on Monday, killing at least 12 people and injuring 50 as weather officials described as an act of terrorism. Moscow, a Turkish police officer who angrily denounced the bloodshed in Syria killed the Russian ambassador to Turkey in an encounter Monday, shooting a diplomat in front of a room full of horrified spectators at an art gallery after an assassination attempt. Investigators are leading the search of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, but it said that the plane is not likely to be an incurred search area, but could be further off. Washington President Obama granted 78 pardons and 153 commutations on Monday, a single day record by the use of a presidential clemency powers. Obama engaged in his Turk in the term clemency surge. Now, First Lady also talked about reacting to being called an angry black woman as Michelle Obama gave her last week interview for the White House, where a look back in the 8 years as First Lady shared with her feelings about the recent election. Aleppo, the government described a Turkish official as 22-year-old after a police officer shouted, "Don't forget Aleppo, don't forget Syria." Police secured the area in front of the Islamic Center in Zurich Monday, as Zurich police officials had come in and injured several people in Switzerland's largest city. Moscow, where a military plane carrying combat pilots crashed London Monday while approaching an Arctic airport, injuring most of the 39 people on board, officials said. The Scottish government has published its proposal for future relations with Europe after the UK leaves the EU at Piras of Nicholas Sturgeon will set up for her proposal for access to the single market and new developed powers for the Scottish Parliament. North Carolina's Echo GOP governor just seconded the Democratic successor. A Santa Clara County judge drew heated criticism for his decision to sentence former Stephen Swimmer Buckturner to 6 months in jail for sexual assault of an unconscious woman and included a misconduct by the California Commission. Florida, a woman accused of threatening the parent of a boy killed and said he should have been because she thought it was a hoax, pleaded not guilty, but it was brought from a visitor website that promotes such false conspiracy theories. Mayor Mitch Landry New Orleans Jackie Bates said about whose brother Ronald Madison was killed by police after Hurricane Katrina as New Orleans settles Katrina police battalion case for $13.3 million. Gas prices have climbed another 3 cents and will be another month before prices begin to fall again. A AAA Northeast weekly survey of local prices found self-serve regular averaging $2.20 per gallon, up from $2.17. That's 4 cents below the average a year ago at this time. The average price was 20 cents below $2. Foxborough, the Department of Public Works that was created about 5 years ago from the merger of the highway, while their school departments have brought many benefits even in their black and white. Local officials said. Foxborough wanted the attention to give taxpayers a break and not push the budget to the property tax levy limited law of the state population continues to be hot topic of debate with the northern side. Foxborough, about 1,200 people in town are now trying to be the eyes and ears for child sexual abuse. Edinburgh, the mental health of the 31-year-old man charged with setting fire last week to the non-Edinburgh condominium he shared with a friend was the focus of the dangerous hearing on Monday in Edinburgh District Court. North Edinburgh, a man was accused of stealing $1.16 worth of baby formula from talking about Route 1 in North Edinburgh. Franklin police have held meetings with students at Tri-County Regional Vocational Technical School to dispel rumors about the threat about shooting, and will get the chance to hear about it on Tuesday. Boston, the convictions of a former state probation commissioner John O'Brien and 2 former deputies were returned Monday by appeals court, which said prosecutors failed to prove a scheme for a political connection job candidates with a federal crown. O'Brien, Elizabeth Tavares, and William Burke were found guilty in 2014 of charges including rector and mail filed after a publicly charged trial in the U.S. District Court. They were accused of creating a sham system to make it appear candidates were being hired for jobs for the probation department on merit when in fact they were getting jobs because they had been sponsored by the powerful state lawmakers. Although the actual defendants them well, just distasteful in the country to the Massachusetts personal law, the functions of this court is limited to determine whether they violated the federal criminal statutes, what Judge Terwell, the first U.S. Court of Appeals, ordered a judgment acquittal. Boston, 2 college students who waved a Donald Trump flag while taking a post-election victory drive for Hillary Clinton's alma mater, Massachusetts, won't be punished by their school. A French court has found International Monetary Fund Chief Christine Lagarde guilty of negligence but did not hand down any punishment. Seattle, Boeing Company commercial airplanes unit said on Monday they cut more than jobs in 2017 after slashes the workforce by 8% 2016 to pedals and sell planes. On Monday, Mr. Sun's company SoftBank took it to described as a first step to fulfill and committed by leading $1.2 billion investment in OneWeb, which makes satellites for internet access. SoftBank said will continue to invest. Fifth of April, the West Point grad when the trading gas stream features on the photo. The New York Metropolitan Transit Bill, one of the world's largest high-speed trading firms, was stepped by President Donald Trump as the next secretary. Alright, the stocks were up. Dow up 365 points at 19,882.08. SP5 up 4.46 points at 2,253 at Nasdaq up 20% at 5,457.44. Scientists at SEMA found a new way to unlock the secrets and matter in a major technological event. Physics shown a laser on a trap atoms to detect whether they behave indifferently than atoms. Corona is a human being, and no small feat just asking a newly pregnant woman her hormone surges her body in because of massive physical transformation and their changes don't end there. Shortly after Monterey Bay Whale Watch took us about dozen enough whale watchers to sea. So last Tuesday, the group received a call from a fishing boat. The mysterious sound comes from the deepest point on Earth and goes to a group of scientists to figure out about the actual sound or the source of the sound. Fundamental transportation in the way Medicare pays doctors out of those wombs that could be one-sided the public and care providers. By now, you're likely heard the case of lemon and sugar over the past 2 years of World Organization in the U.S. At least 48 people died in Cyber Street of Ericson after consuming bath lotion containing methanol as a cheap substitute for drinking an alcohol beverage. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration today granted an accelerated pivotal replica to treat women with a certain type of ovarian cancer. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:07 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a New England Instant Alert report. And we got 1 hour ago in Lincoln, Vermont, a 2-alarm fire, 430 East Weaver Road, a 2-alarm working fire, fully involved home. And now, let's get your traffic at 11:07 on this late Monday night. Here, take a look at the MBTA. Subway system is looking good on the commuter rail, looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, taking a look at the highways and byways in New York City. 95 northbound side back in England, New Jersey out to George Washington Bridge, then 9A. 495 westbound side, a little slow just around the FDR Drive in Midtown. Lincoln Tunnel westbound side, backed up 680 both ends back to Jamaica Stretch. 270 westbound side, a little slow after this, Fairfield Bridge. 95 northbound side, back on the Bridgeport Stretch. 291 eastbound side is back to Route 91 out in Harrogate. 95 southbound side is back to downtown Providence. 146 southbound back to 95 downtown Providence. 291 on the northbound side, it is backed up after Route 91 in Springfield. Interstate 8 on the eastbound side, it is backed up just around the Cobus Coast Crest. 8 westbound side is backed up after the three-way in Chickadee. Interstate 87 southbound side back to the Latham. Up in Northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, with a looking good, and on Interstate 87 southbound side is backed up after Canadian border up in Vermont. Up in the upstate New York, Champlain, New York. Peter Cello News Time is 11:08 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And look at radar and it shows spotty snow showers off the south shore of Plymouth and off Sandwich and around Provincetown and on the Cape. Spotty snow showers up in Little Falls. And zooming around to this shows a little patches of snow showers around Watertown, New York, and some spotty snow showers southeast of Montreal and a little line of snow showers in eastern Quebec between Montreal and Quebec and south of Saint Clair. To say, spotty snow showers in eastern Nova Scotia, western Prince Edward Island, eastern and west central portions of Quebec, and the northeastern portions of Ontario. And little patches of snow showers stretch around Medoc, Ontario, and north of Peterborough, Ontario. And around the country shows some rain showers from the Carolinas and named for the eastern and west central portions of Florida. Snow showers from Minnesota and the western portions of Ontario and the Norway and the southern Manitoba and the southeastern Saskatchewan and the northwest portion of North Dakota. Snow showers in the northern portions of Nevada down to the southwestern and southeast portions of Idaho and northern Utah, and rain showers in the northwestern Oregon and Washington State with some sleet in the Cascades of Washington State. Okay. 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, it's a mostly cloudy sky, about 10 degrees, light north wind. For Tuesday, it's about 34 degrees, light about wind, becoming north southbound 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. For Tuesday night, Park about 24 degrees, south about 9 miles an hour. For Wednesday, Sunday, most cloudy sky, about 43, about 28 degrees, winds with about 5 to 7 miles, with light about wind. For Thursday, slight chance of snow showers before 9 a.m. Tonight, slight chance of rain and snow showers between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and the chance of rain showers at 11 a.m. Mostly clouds about 44 degrees. The chance of rain should 30%. For that, most clouds about 30 degrees. Friday, mostly sunny and most clouds about 44, about 20 degrees. For Saturday, most of the sunny clouds about 47, about 32 degrees. And for Christmas Day, most clouds about 47 degrees. For Sunday night, chance of rain, freeze rain. Mostly clouds about 32 degrees. Chance of rain should 30%. And for Monday, chance of rain, freeze rain. Most of the clouds about 47 degrees. Chance of rain should 30%. In Taunton, it's 22 degrees with overcast skies. Humidity of 40%. And in Norton, it's 21 degrees, humidity of 44%, it's overcast skies. The Mansfield, 21. And that is going to be it for the Picture Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday after 7/19/2016. I hope you have a good night with a good positive attitude. And I'll see you tomorrow morning with more. I hope you have a good night.